Mark, the last time you were on, you said you spoke to people within the club at Manchester City and they didn't think that Lionel Messi was going to leave Barcelona. Has that changed over the last few days, given that he's pretty much kind of now on strike?
Well, City's still playing it pretty cool, you know. I think for them it works not to say anything. So when they said at the time that they felt he was going to stay at Barcelona, I did feel it was a bit of a ploy, a bit of a kind of a tactic to buy a bit of time. And I think we've all decided over the last week or so that it's looking more and more like that Messi's going to leave. I think the way that developments have moved on, it does suggest that there really is a gulf there between him and Barcelona. So I think City have got a confidence, but we have seen this before with certain players. I think the one obvious comparison is Wayne Rooney at Man United. It looked to all the world that he was going to leave in 2010, and again 3 years later he stayed each time because big clubs do not let their big players go easily, and big clubs do have a power of their own at times. And I think that Barca shouldn't be absolutely ruled out in this one, but there's so many politics involved with this that he may actually leave, and if he does leave, I think the only obvious destination right now is Man City.
Talking about another centre-back, this time at Manchester City. Just going to, Stevie brought it up yesterday, Upamecano, Koulibaly. Obviously, Koulibaly much more established, but 29. Upamecano, 21. City apparently haggling for the price for the Napoli centre-back, Mark. Is not anyone at City gone, well, why don't we just take this youngster?
I think the issue with Upamecano is that City have had some ups and downs with young centre-halves in recent years, and I think they're worried about getting another one that might take a bit of time to bed in. And, we can talk about John Stones as being probably a miss. Mangala was a big miss. Aymeric Laporte's done well, but I think with Koulibaly, what they're getting with Koulibaly is ready-made here and now. May not have a long-term value to him in terms of resale or money they can get back, but maybe it's a bit like when Van Persie signed for Man United back in 2012. Sometimes you just need a player that can slot in straight away and do the job. Now, I think Upamecano could do that, but Koulibaly at his age brings a bit more experience, and City haven't got that kind of senior figure at the back since Company left, and maybe that's what they're looking for right now, a player that has got the experience to hold it all together, to lead from lead from the front at the back, as they say. So I think that's what it's all about with Koulibaly, somebody who's ready-made and won't need time to bed in like Upamecano may.
Does that make sense, Craig?
Well, it makes less sense from the club's perspective, but it makes absolute sense for the manager, who will be coming under more increasing pressure as every season goes by. They capitulate in the Champions League because, like PSG and all the money spent there, that's the one they strive for. They've done the damage domestically, and they're gearing up for it again. And I'm not saying they couldn't win it with Upamecano, but clearly, and I don't think it's up for debate, that Koulibaly is much more of the finished article. But obviously it's a shorter term project. So I could see the club trying to push for younger players, and I could see the manager absolutely fighting his corner to get the guy that's ready now.
Do you agree, Frank?
Well, I agree, even if I think that if you think about finances, you know that if you pay Koulibaly, it will be hard to, if you bring him in to Manchester City, it will be hard to sell him after. And you always have a chance with a fantastic 21 years old defender to get a money back. So it's also a perspective financially. Yeah, true. Koulibaly is more ready. He knows the Champions League. He has the experience. He's 29, and he's going to go along Laporte very well. But so will be Upamecano, and it will be a question. Really, it will be a question. But if they are in a hurry, if they want results straight away, which is kind of the emergency dictature that we see nowadays, yeah, it will work. I like Koulibaly. He's a fantastic defender, and he will fit perfectly Manchester City alongside again Laporte. They desperate also need another centre half.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.